Okay, let's start the video. If you have currently watched my video, I found out the number wheel system that best suit Powerball and Mega Millions. And even though the wheel hasn't fully tested by people, you can test it out and see how the result goes. And if you like my video, please do click on the subscribe button, and above the subscribe button, please donate to my channel. Click on the donate to my channel, or the one next to it to donate to my channel. And you can also watch my 35 number wheel system if you haven't watched, and the Mega Million Matrix 35 number wheel system, the Powerball and the Mega Million, and phase 3, pick 3, and cash for life matrix. Also, that's my recent video. And let's get started. The new matrix format for the Powerball 34 and 35 number wheel and the 13 Powerball wheel. 34 numbers are for even and 35 numbers are for odd wheeling system. I just realized that the Powerball has only 1 through 69 numbers and there's no 70. So 70 is an even, so since there's no 70, there's only 34 even numbers, and since it goes up to 69, there should be 35 odd numbers. And 26 Powerball numbers, 13 even Powerball and 13 odd Powerball. And thanks for watching. Please do donate, subscribe, watch, rewatch, share, and like. Donations are welcome, and please do send in your winning ticket to my email if you have one. Thank you. Email is below here, and you can email me for any question about my video or if my method. And if you need help on any of my method, please do send me an email. Now, the new Mega Million consists of 25 Mega Ball, I believe, and there's 70 numbers, and the second prize have dropped it. So, just to recoup what the new format for a Mega Million is, there's a new format, and the jackpot are increased because they have more Mega Ball to choose from. Okay, even though the second prize decreased, the jackpot increased because there's more Mega Ball to choose from. It went from 15 to 25, and I can set out my picks for Mega Million for anybody who wants any Mega Million picks or any numbers that should be picked for Mega Million. I will also be giving out numbers for pick 3, phase 3. Remember that I will only give out numbers to the Mega Million Matrix to people who donate to support my channel and the people who subscribe to my channel, my loyal subscribers. And please do subscribe and donate to my channel, and I'll try to get you a hit. And there are people who miss out my numbers on the pick 3 because the sets I give them, they do not play, and they miss out on the number that came up. Remember, you cannot stop until you hit. If you stopped, then you're gonna lose money. Remember, in order for you to lose money on the pick 3 phase 3, you need to lose 26 draws to 52 draws, depends on how much you spent per draw. So after the 26th draw or 51 and 52nd draw, if you don't hit, then you lose money, which hasn't happened. And here's the 34, 35 number wielding system. I changed the number because there is no number 70 on the Powerball wielding system. I call it the 34, 35 number Dster wheel system. And it consists of all even. Now this is 6. And I missed out the 6 over there, so you can add the 6 here. When I change the new wheel, I've got to add the 6. This is 6, okay? So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 26, 20, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68. Since there's no 70, 68 would be the highest normal whiteboard numbers. And remember, like I said on the last video, the lower number and the highest number should be put into consideration. Since there's no 70 and I like the 68, I'm going to put 22 in the middle wheel, meaning how many draws with even number coming out from 3 to all white ball having been all even number have the number 22. And if you look at the past result, not much. 22 hasn't come out much for all even Powerball number draws, meaning 3 to 5 even Powerball, you don't really see 22 pop up that much. So that's why I put up 22 in the middle. When another all even number comes out from 4 or 5 even numbers in a draw, I predict that there's no 22. So now you decrease your wielding system from 34 to 33, which increase your chance of hitting the second prize when all even number comes out in a single draw. And the 13 wheel Powerball system, or you can use the full wheel, you can use the full 26 Powerball system, or you can use the 13 wheel Powerball system. Remember, you have to go with the same strategy. If you use 26, you gotta use 26 Powerball wielding system with the all even and all odd wielding system. If you use a 13 wielding Powerball system, you gotta use it with the all even or all odd number wielding system. You cannot change it from 13 to 16 or 16 to 13. I mean 26 to 13 or 13 to 26. You gotta stick with one strategy for the whole year. The 13 wheel Powerball system consists of 13 odds or 13 even. This wheel is 13 even wielding system. That means if I have to pick a even white ball in a single draw or even white ball in a single draw, I will go with a 13 wheel Powerball system. That means I'll go against even, I'll pick the odd Powerball. That's what I like, but I don't know about you, because on my last video, you can see that there are several draws that have all even number, including the Powerball. But there's also draw that have the opposite. So that means if all even white ball comes, there's odd Powerball. If all odd Powerball comes, there's even Powerball. So that's why I want to go against the odd or even. So if I'm playing all even wielding system, I'm gonna go with all odd Powerball wielding system. If I want to play all odd wielding system, I'm gonna play all even Powerball wielding system. So if you choose 5 even white balls, then you go for the odd ball. If you choose 5 odd white ball, then you go for the even Powerball. Okay? So when you pick the odd, you go even Powerball. If you pick the even, then you go odd Powerball. And the Powerball number for the last draw for the date November 15, 2017 is 23, 32, 44, 48, 50, and 25. So as you can see, the 32, 44, 48, and 50 were all even Dster wheeling system. We're all in the Dster even wheeling system. And the only odd number was 23. And like I said, I want to go against the even since this draw is most even. And I play even, I'm going to go for odd Powerball, which is odd Powerball. So that means that in this draw, you could have easily won third prize of 10,000, I believe. So, but as you can see, the 34, 35 number Dster will almost hit 5 even number for a normal ball. Depends which wheel you choose, 1 to 26 or 1 to 13, odd or even Powerball. You could have hit third prize. And this is the November 11, 15 Dster prediction. For the last draw, I used 18.1 for the last draw that came up. Because November 1st to 30th, you use 18 or 18.1 for the Powerball numbers and Mega Million numbers. And on the left is pick 3 and pick 4 for November 1st to the 30th, Dster 17 and 17.1. And as you can see, if you go back to my video, you can roll back, and you can see 23 is in Dster 18 and 18.1. 18 and 18.1. Okay? And the 32 is also in 18 and 18.1. 32, 32. So the first one is odd, inverse, and medium number. 23 is an odd, and it's a medium number, meaning it occurred 2 times within the last 20 draws. And on the second row, because it inverse is 23, inverse is 32. So it's an even inverse and no number. So meaning 32 has occurred 1 time in the last 20 draws. And as you can see, the 44 is not in any Dster. You can see. And it could be in your matrix, but 44 is a low number that occurred 1 time also with the last 20 draws, and the 48 is in Dster 18. And it's an even and a medium number occurring 2 times with the last 20 draws. And the 50 is in Dster 18 and 18.1. 50 here, 50 over here, and 50 over here. And the only digit you don't use is the 0 and the 8. That's frozen digit. You can't use that. And 50 is considered even and a cold number which didn't occur in the last 20 draws. And 25 is in Dster 18.1. And here's 25. And it's an odd Powerball number. So as you can see, there are 1 medium number, 2 medium number, and 2 no number, and 1 cold number. So that means that you can have 3 different kinds of numbers in a single draw, but do not pick 4 different number in a single draw per line. That means if you pick medium, low, or cold number, don't pick hot number. You can only pick 3 total of each. As you can see, 4, 5, or 3, 5 numbers, and the powerball number could have been 1 using the 34, 35 Dster matrix winning format. The third prize or fourth prize could have been 1. 57 occurred 5 times in the last 20 draw and is considered over the limit number. So for the next draw, for Saturday's draw, that 57 should be frozen because since it occurred 5 times in the last 20 draws. And 66 also occurred 4 times in the last 20 draw, meaning you can froze that number too. And 69 also occurred 4 times in the last 20 draw and is considered over the limit, and you can froze that too. So do not play 57, 66, and 69. It might come, but I wouldn't play it just to be safe. So that means for that ruling system of even, since you're omitting 66, you should have 33 numbers to choose from. And for the odd ruling system, you have 57 and 69 omitted. So it went from 35 to also 33 number to choose from. So your chances increase as you have less number to choose from. And as you can see, let's go back. That there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 white ball in Dster 18 and 3 white ball in Dster 18.1. So that means you can separate your picks in each Dster. So you can pick 2 numbers from Dster 18, 2 numbers from Dster 18.1, and you'll have hit 4 numbers. That means you can choose 48 and 50 in Dster 18 and 23 and 32 from 18.1. So even out your number when you choose your number. Don't choose all your number in one single Dster. Pick half and half, I would say, in both Dsters. So the 35 Dster odd winning system frozen 57 and 69 for next draw, and the 34 Dster even winning system frozen 66 for the next few draws. Since it occurred 5 times, 4 times, you have to froze it because it's over the limit number and it shouldn't be played. And the new matrix should look like this. I will still stick with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That means I'll pick an odd number and this should be all even. That means since these are all even, you could have hit last draw because there was 23 was the only odd number. You could have 20 to 30 matrix. Since you're playing 20 to 30 matrix, I mean 20 to 29 matrix in here, so this would be 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. So the 23 would be around here. And since you pick 4 even numbers, you could have picked the 4 winning even number that was drawn the last draw, and you would have hit 5 number. So that's why the matrix is important. And why didn't I go for all even since I'm picking an even wheel? Or all odd since I'm picking an odd wheel? Remember that 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 is odd, but 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is even. So I have even or even wheel cover on 5 lines already. So I don't need all lines to be even. Just to be safe, I'll pick odd number with 4 even on the other 5 ticket, because when you look at the past drawing, there are a lot of draw that come out 1 odd, 4 even, or 1 even, 4 odd. So if you go for the even Dster wheel, if you go for the odd Dster wheel, then you go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you will go for 4 odd numbers. Instead of choosing like around 60 odd numbers, you only choose about 25 odd numbers. That's the odd Dster wheel. You have to pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 4 odd on the same line. That 4 odd number cannot pick over the limit number. So remember, the 3 over the limit number I told you already cannot be played. And don't even try to put all odd numbers that are on the same tier. That means you cannot pick all whole numbers that are odd, or all low number that are odd, or medium number that are odd, or all hot number that are odd. You gotta spread your picks. And you cannot choose 4 different kind of odd numbers in one line, meaning they're hot, low, medium, and cold. You can only have 3, maximum 3 on each line. You can choose 2 also. Now the first part of the matrix is complete. We now move ahead to our second part of the matrix. Remember, we omit over the limit numbers which occur the maximum number of times within the last 20 draws. This will maximize which occur the maximum number of times with the last 20 draws. So the over the limit number are numbers that occur the maximum number of times. There's no 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, whichever is the maximum. Okay? This will further reduce your 34, 35 Dster wheel. If 8 times is your maximum, then you stop at choosing number that occur like 6 times, 7 times, or 8 times. With the last 20 draws, you pick from cold numbers occurring 0 times, low number occurring 1 time, medium numbers occurring 2 times, and hot numbers occurring 3 times within the last 20 draws. Hot numbers are now not forbidden to choose from, but you can forbid yourself from picking it to see the results. Now, let's go back to here, and you can see cold, medium, low, low, medium. There's no hot number in the last draw, so that means you can eliminate even more number from the even Dster wheel. Remember, sticking with one method will win sooner or later. This Dster wielding system for Powerball is not going to hit every single Powerball draw. What the heck, you only need 1 lucky draw for all of those that do not know what it means. There are a few draws that will hit all evens or all odds, where you might hit using all odds or even 34, 35 Dster wielding system. That means for that draw that comes, when even or odd comes in a single draw and you play that method, you might get lucky and you might hit the second prize of a mil. That's a start of hitting the mil first, because they're giving you a chance to hit the mil first, so hit the mil. I'm not saying you can hit the jackpot, but with this wielding system, it increases your chance of hitting the jackpot. Now let's look at the legend again. Exclamation point means factorial. 5 factorial is numbers of balls drawn. 35 factorial is total numbers of balls in the Dster wheel. And notice we are omitting the odd numbers in the even system. So for the even wheel system, we're omitting the odd number is in the system. Now 35 factorial is 35 odd numbers. But for even, there are 34 factorial because there are only 34 even numbers. Okay? So this 35 is for only odd wielding system for Powerball. And 35 times 34 times 33 all the way down to 1. 35 factorial minus 5 factorial is 30 factorial. So 35 factorial divided by 30 factorial. So 35 divided by 30. is 35 times 34 times 33 times 32 times 31, because the 30 factorial negates the 30 factorial. You're left with 5 factorial. So it's the same thing as 35 factorial minus 30 factorial. Your answer is 38,955,840 odds divided by 5 factorial. So 5 factorial is 120. Because 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 is 120. So the end result, when you divide that number by 5 factorial, you get 324,632 odds of winning the second prize if all odd number comes. For the Powerball, that's 250,000 odd, way less than the New York Tick 5 odds. And you only win about 60,000 for the Tick 5, but you can win 1 million with the 35 number, 34 number winning system for the Powerball. Remember, the 324,632 odd is for the odd numbers winning system, and for the even winning system, it should be below 324,632 because there's one less number. It should be around 300,000, I would say. I didn't do the calculation yet, but you can do it. There will be only 34 numbers, so 34 number should be way less than 324,632 odds. It should be around 300,000 odds. Therefore, you have better chance of hitting the jackpot with the even winning system than the odd winning system for the Powerball, since there are less number in the even wheel. And please do continue watching my videos. I will do another video for Cash for Life, a different winning system for Cash for Life, for Tick 5, Fantasy 5, or even Lucky Life. And be sure to donate, subscribe, watch, rewatch, share, and like. Donation are welcome, and please do send your winning ticket. And my email is this. Please do email me if you have any question regarding my email. And remember, donate and subscribe. And I'll be only giving out numbers to my loyal subscribers and my people who donate to support my channel. And here's the wheeling system. Just copy it down, take a picture, do something with it. This is 34, 35 number wheeling system. And here's a 13 wheel Powerball system with the normal board wheeling system, 34, 35 wheeling system. Copy this down too. It should be very useful. And with this, let's see the outcome for Saturday's Powerball. Let's see what kind of wheeling system they pull. My prediction is that there will be at least 3 odds or 3 even for the next wheeling system. Meaning you could hit 3 numbers with the Powerball using this wheeling system at ease. So I hope this video helps, and please continue watching.